Oh my god, alright. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're probably going to have to extend for an extra 5 minutes or so when we get to the end of this hour clip, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We're here to do this, and we're here to get it done in a good and fashionable way.
Well, so I cleared up that level, no trouble.
So yeah.
It's your turn now.
It's my turn now, yeah. See, Aaron got it all done all by himself. He's a clever boy. He's a clever little boy.
I have a sneaking suspicion that was a world record speed run.
We'll have to check the world record site and see if you got it.
I don't think anyone on this ball of dirt has ever beat that.
Yeah, I've got that idea. Oh, look, we're returning to Magic Crafters. Is that another name for Hightail? Another recent meme that we can talk about. Well, it's not a meme actually, it's a video game. Obviously you probably haven't heard shit about it. But basically there's a new Minecraft coming out, right? Which isn't actually Minecraft, but it's based on, well, Minecraft. Oh, this is another good level, okay. So basically what it is a team behind one of the most populated servers in Minecraft history, the Hypixel servers. They decided to get together and develop a game of their own based on many elements of Minecraft and games that copied it, that added like things that weren't in Minecraft. So they made this sort of game that sort of mixes Minecraft and many RPG elements. So it's sort of like an actual MMO.
Yeah.
And I think they've got the beta open now, or maybe the beta's opening in March. But it looks pretty good. I mean, well, I'm not sure about that actually. The graphics on it are a bit weird, if I'm being really honest. But I don't know. I'll give the videos a bit of a look. Sure, when it actually, you know, comes out in beta and people can record it, I'll give the videos a look.
It's Robbie's cup of tea all day. That.
Well, I don't know if I'll play it really because it's a PC only game. So I mean. Yeah, I don't have a PC, which means I'm not going to be able to play it, and by the time I do have the ability, god damn it, to play it. Okay, right. There's a guy here shooting wind. He's blowing wind at me.
Passing wind.
Passing wind, yeah. There we go. Alright.
Cyrus.
Wait, what's his name?
Please
Cyrus.
do something about
Cyrus?
these druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
Oh, well, it's alright.
It's that heavy metal dick, Cyrus.
Heavy metal dick?
Yeah.
I've got a heavy metal dick.
Yeah, you obviously don't watch Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, fuck me. Actually don't. That's not a good idea. I have AIDS. No, I don't.
Super AIDS.
I have super AIDS. The SAIDs.
It defies all medication.
Yeah. Anything you inject into me, it just eats it. It's just like, yeah, no, bitch.
It just turns it to AIDS.
I am the. Yeah, that's a good one. It just turns it to AIDS. Oh my god. All right. I hate these fucking druids. They're so annoying. But they're so cool though, the way that they move around. It's really
I like
weird.
the level design on that. That's quite something.
There we go. Off you fuck, my boy.
I'm glad I didn't have that level to do.
Yeah.
That would have wound me up.
This would have probably done your head in, to be honest. See, I am the platform king.
Yeah, alright, mate.
I'm the platform boy. I'm the one who platforms. That's a Game Grumps joke, which I don't think anybody would even really know. Oh shit. Oh god, I almost bumped myself back off the wall. Another dragon. Oh my god. So, I mean, where were we anyway? I don't even remember what kind of conversation we were having like before we started this video.
You was cracking on that game she was playing and Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was only for that video. I'm not really sure what to talk about, honestly. I'm just playing Spyro and enjoying myself and talking if I feel like it. Oh, these fucking bastards. Look at this.
Talk about Red Dead Redemption, man. It's like the best game
I haven't played it. I don't know shit. I haven't played Red Dead 1 or Red Dead 2, so I don't know shit.
It's like how high could you possibly have set the bar for any game at all? Like the bar for quality with Rockstar games is so high. It's like on a completely ridiculous level. Like absolutely no fucking need.
Meow to you too.
Like,
Much.
just the size of that map and the detail in it.
For me? Yeah.
Just that, like, I mean, like, Breath of the Wild is a big map, but as detail goes, it's pretty just wide open and there's not much in it except for, like, small, you know, like the enclosed areas, you know, and everything in between them, like, built up areas is pretty open and just bare.
Oh.
Whereas on Red Dead Redemption, everything is like, the whole entire map is built up. Like, navigating little paths across mountains and that sort of thing. It's just like, everything's so hand-drawn and detailed, it's ridiculous. And the fact that you can literally be anywhere on the map. You could be at like the peak of a snowy mountain and something's going on up there. There'll just be like a person, you know, trying to like break into a safe that they've stolen, or there'll just be like a kid standing there crying because like his girlfriend's left him, skipping rocks across the water. And you've got a choice of either like tell him something positive or tell him something, you know, antagonistic. And then later on in the game, yeah, you come back, because years pass as the story goes through, and the kid's older. And he actually, like, he responds to you, you know, to the, basically the advice you gave him. You know what I mean? You either tell him, you know, go and be a good man, yeah, and you'll impress the woman, or you tell him, you know, nah, just fuck her, you know what I mean? Who cares? And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it's like, the dialogue changes, and there's like, even little things, yeah, like you're going along and someone's laying on the floor dying of a snake bite.
Yeah.
And like, you can choose to give them medicine, or you can choose to suck the venom out of their bite. And then later on in the game, you're just wandering around in like Valentine, like the local town. And there's a dude sitting there, he's like, oh my god, that's the guy. He's the guy that saved me in the forest. And then he'll come up to you and he'll like let you go in the shop and buy like something on his tab. And it's just like, you know, just little details that come back to you later on in the game, just out of little things you did. Like prisoners coming up to you that have just broken out of prison and they've got their chains on, and they ask you like, you know, can you shoot my chains?
Yeah.
And it's like, and then you meet them later on down the line and they're like, they thank you and everything. It's like, they just keep the detail going. Even if you're not doing a main mission, you're doing something.
Try combining your supercharge with
I
jumping
don't know,
and
I love this
and
kind
really
of stuff, you know, I
explore
just think
the
that the game is too
Big for me.
Oh, it is
I've,
big.
I've had this issue for years where it's like, if I'm gonna play a game, I have to dedicate myself to it, because I can't be playing multiple different games at once. I have to like I want to dedicate myself to one game at a time, you know.
It's like, not only did they make the game big, yeah, but they actually like found other ways to make it even bigger. Like the fact, yeah, that the only kind of fast travel you get is at the campsite that you literally have to work for as well. Like, to get the map that lets you fast travel is like $500-600 by the time you've got all the other upgrades that unlocks that upgrade.
Yeah.
And you can only fast travel from the camp. So it's like, if you're anywhere else in the map you can't fast travel, you literally have to be at your camp to do it. The only other method of fast travel is the horse has a cinematic mode, so when you're riding and you just hold the touchpad button down, it goes into cinematic mode, and if you've set a waypoint on your map, your horse will just navigate to the waypoint without you even touching the controller. It will just keep going until it finds the waypoint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Follow all the paths and everything. It's like really well programmed in that way. I mean, that's a slight form of fast travel if you like.
Yeah.
But other than that, you literally have to navigate your way everywhere. And God forbid your horse should die. Like, you literally would have to go down a mountain on foot. I even thought one time, because my horse had died, I was on foot, and I thought, I'll steal a train. That'll get me where I need to go, because the train line goes by the campsite anyway. to literally do a singular lap of that train line on Red Dead Redemption takes nearly an hour of real time. Like, train, the fastest method of travel you would think, and it took me nearly an hour of our time to do a full fucking lap of the map.
Yeah.
It's just that ridiculously huge, and everything in it is just that ridiculously detailed. Like, God forbid you should even try to find something like specific. Like, in the camp, you've got the other members of the gang that they make requests to you for, like, a specific item. Like, John Marston's son, Jack, he asks your character for a comic book.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how the fuck you would ever know where these comic books are? I don't know. You know what I mean? There's like 5 of them in the whole game, and there's no indication as to where they are at all. I think it's a slight hint as to the little boy left it behind in the snowy area where they was in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
But then go to the snowy area and see if you can fucking find it. Yeah, it is huge. Just the snowy area of Red Dead Redemption's map is the size of an entire game all on its own.
You can tell he's been playing this game for fucking hours, can't you? He's been last time when we did the last session of Spyro, right? Aaron hadn't even bought Red Dead 2. You know, he was like hoping he'd be able to get it at some point in the near future, but he hadn't even bought it yet. It was actually I'll tell you behind the scenes, right? That's pretty fucking cool. That when we were walking down the street and I did that video, right? The one where he's holding the crash figure. That video, I'm pretty sure like right after that video, is when he actually pre-ordered Red Dead 2. Or well, he didn't pre-order it; it was already out, but he ordered it. Because I remember, like, shortly after we finished that video, he basically said, like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to order Red Dead 2, and he took out his phone and just went on eBay and ordered it, or maybe it was Amazon.
Amazon, I got it for £43, lucky enough.
Yeah, so, I mean, there you go, a little tidbit. Just imagine, like, basically a couple minutes after that video ends, that little clip, he picked up his phone and just bought the Red Dead 2.
I mean, I was losing my mind over GTA 5, how much detail they possibly managed to squeeze into that.
Yeah.
But Red Dead Redemption 2 just makes GTA 5 look like a PS2 game. It does. It's just, there's no need for the absurd level of detail they put into everything.
Yeah.
Like, his beard and his hair physically grow in real time. As days pass in-game, you can literally see, like, his hair length increasing.
I've seen some of the features of the game. The only thing I've seen of the game, really, is I watched someone share played it with me while they were in multiplayer, and I got to see about an hour of multiplayer, and it was brilliant. It looked like so much fun. Yeah,
multiplayer as well is like, it runs pretty much like the story mode does. It's got like stranger missions where people just come up to you like, oh, someone stole my cart, and then you'll go and get their cart and kill the people, bring it back to them, and you get experience. It's not all like head-to-head stuff like GTA 5 was. You can literally just go off and just kill a bunch of AI enemies, and that gets you experience too. The whole world online is living just like the story mode is. But it's just like a ridiculous level of detail, like just walking into a gun shop and buying a revolver.
Yeah.
And then it asks you, what metal do you want the revolver made out of? So you got to choose what kind of metal. Gold, silver, black, blue, brown. And then it's not just one type of metal for the whole gun, you can choose an individual type of metal for each part of the gun, for the trigger, for the hammer, for the sight, for the barrel, then you can choose what colour varnish you want for the fucking butt of the gun, and then if you want carvings in the butt of the gun, and then if you want engravings in the metal of the gun, and then as if that's not enough, Yeah, you can actually choose the metal that you want to be inside the metal of the engraving. So it's like you could have a black metal shotgun
Yeah.
with gold engravings in it. Yeah. And then it's like, and then you've got all the components of the gun, like better rifling, improved sights. All, you know, it's like, why so much detail? I mean, it sounds like I'm complaining about the amount of detail, but it's like, God, like, there's absolutely no limit to the fucking how much detail they've put in there. There really ain't.
Well, I mean,
And that's just the aspect of the guns. That's
the
just
few things I've seen, mate. I've seen like so much detail myself. You know, like little things, like down to like the way the weather affects you and the way you affect like the weather. Like, you know, I saw a video of someone drawing a penis in snow in the game,
Yeah.
and I was like, that is so fucking funny that you can actually do that. That you can just walk around in the snow and make a shape and it just stays there.
like the snow literally brushes off onto your clothes exactly where it touched it.
Yeah.
Same as blood, same as mud. Yeah, the actual graphics for the footprints in the snow is absolutely ridiculous. That is just like, that is completely breathtaking how perfect they done that. Like you kill someone in the snow, yeah, the way the blood mixes with the snow,
Yeah.
it don't look pathetic at all. It looks absolutely spot on. Or like, say for instance, I mean, there's obviously the option to pick up dead bodies and throw them over your shoulder.
Yeah.
If that person's been shot, their blood is leaking onto your clothes, exactly where it touched it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like the violence in it as well. The violence is fucking. It's like Manhunt, Mortal Kombat level of violence. You can literally take their limbs off, blow their head off, everything. It like, if you set them on fire, you can literally see them sizzling on the floor. Yeah, like you throw a stick of dynamite and it blows their arms and legs off, and they don't just die like in GTA. They're on the floor screaming at the top of their lungs.
Well, that's fucking pleasant.
You can literally walk up to someone and shoot them in the neck, and it has a feature in game which is basically you have mortally wounded this person but not killed them.
Yeah.
Like your crosshairs, if it flashes white, that means it's a hit. If it flashes red, that's obviously a kill.
Yeah.
But then you've got a dark red one, which is like you've mortally wounded this person or animal. It is dying, but it's not dead yet. Like literally, if you get someone in the neck, for instance, you can literally see them walk off holding their throat, and then they're on the floor like writhing in a puddle of blood, dying slowly. It's so savage.
That's pretty fucking graphic.
It's so graphic. Like you look at their hands and like their fingers have been blown off and everything. It's like, it's absolutely ruthless. It's almost a Manhunt level of violence. Obviously not with so much sinister intent behind it, because
Yeah.
the concept of Manhunt was pretty fucking sinister.
I'm missing something very, very huge here. I've been wandering around now for 5 minutes on video trying to figure out where the last of the... Wait, did I just see it? Did I just see it over there? There's like another cave. Hold on.
Found it.
Oh, thank God. I've been wandering around for 5 minutes trying to figure out where the last cave was, and I just found it. Holy shit. See, to me, it doesn't matter, like, if I'm wandering around on video for a long time, because as long as we're talking about something, it's like
Mate.
Game Grumps sort of style.
Honestly, like, one of my highest recommendations at the moment is Red Dead. And I know it's like, yeah, it's a popular game, overrated, blah, 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 but it's not overrated. It's not anywhere near rated highly enough. It's just ridiculous what they have created there.
Alright, well...
And they need to apply that logic exactly what they did there to the very next GTA. Like, the end.